What's up guys, it's Ethan, and I just found out my ex-girlfriend slept with my best friend, and I was gonna do nothing about it, but then I won the lottery. And I wanted them to find out, but I didn't want to tell them directly. That'd be like trying too hard, make me look weak. No, I wanted them to stumble upon it on their own. And I crafted this master plan using TikTok, Instagram, Facebook to convey to them and accidentally everyone that I was a huge winner. Check this out. It all starts off with me getting a FaceTime with then one of my best friends giving me the news that a girl I once cared about slid into his DMs, drove a state distance to see him and spend the night. Maybe a few nights, who knows? But at first, it didn't really faze me, but then I thought about it more and it was pretty wrong, I thought, what he did and what she did, so I just disconnected from them from all social platforms. After thinking about it a bit more, I decided to win the lottery. Then I could hire Drake to drop a diss track and it'd be really funny. But then after a few failed attempts at the lottery, I realized I'm gonna have to force this. So I hacked into the Florida State Lottery. I was able to get access to the building where I rigged the mechanical machines to draw the winning numbers. And on June 7th, 2020, I hit big. Okay, I don't expect anyone to actually believe that story. If I actually did that, I'd be on the run. No, I just used a little bit of Photoshop and Bill Kelly became Ethan Kaiser. But I knew if I posted this on social media, none of my friends would believe me. I mean, they all know about my YouTube channel. They all know that I do social engineering for fun. So it'd be like almost impossible to convince anyone with just a photo alone. I knew I needed a TV station or a channel to run my story and talk about how I won and the struggle I was going through. And I reached out to a bunch of my friends in TV. I've done a lot of TV in the past when I ran a company, and I reached out to them seeing if they could help me with my diabolical plan, and none of them really wanted to. How rude. If I can't get a news station to run this story for me, I'm gonna start a news station, I'm gonna run it for myself. So I went to GoDaddy and I bought the domain name local1.com. So I built my own news channel and I created the first headlining story. Ethan Kaiser wins big, Florida man wins big, Florida man. That's a legendary headline. I even designed the logo and wrote the first article. We were not playing around here. Ethan Kaiser, a Dania Beach logo, hits the winning numbers on the Gold Rush by the Florida Lottery. Ethan has been nominated to be listed in Forbes 30 Under 30 and plans to run for the Senate in the next election. We'll keep tabs on him as he exemplifies true American values such as ambition, selflessness, and loyalty. And you can subscribe to his YouTube channel to keep up to date. And as the #1 news organization in South Florida, like this video, comment, subscribe. Guys, I appreciate all the love you guys give me. The last videos, you guys have blown them up. It means so much to me. Give this a subscribe, like, smash that like button, comment, do it all. I appreciate it, guys, so much. And guys, I really don't have any ill will to these people. While I'll never talk to them again, I do wish them the best, and I'm just taking a bad situation and finding a way to laugh at it. I'll look back on this and I'll laugh at this. I was ready to make the post on Instagram, but then I realized something. While my ex-best friend still followed me, even though I unfollowed him on Instagram, my ex-girlfriend didn't follow me at all, so she would never see it. I would have to trick the algorithms of Instagram to make this appear on her feed or her explore page. This would be possible if I knew what Instagram thought her favorite tags or interests were. By knowing this information, I could write a message on my post and hashtag the right thing so that it's likely to appear in her feed or explore page. The problem is that her page was private and she doesn't have a Facebook, so there's very little information for me to work with. And the Instagram algorithm that determines what goes on your feed is based on a machine learning concept called collaborative filtering. This technique determines who your best friends are based upon who you engage the most with. And by looking at that data, we can determine that if someone I engage a lot with or a very close friend likes certain things, there's a high probability that I might also like those things. Therefore, those things should be shown on my feed. Her and all her friends were in fashion, so I decided to go to their public profiles and look for the brands they most like or engage with. By getting this information, I was able to create a post and say it's time to go shopping, and then name all the brands that would most likely appear on her explore page or her feed. So I posted me winning the lottery with the right tags, and I needed a lot of people to engage with it and comment and like, so it would tell Instagram to promote it to a lot of people that have similar interests, including my ex-girlfriend on her feed. I even threw it on my story, and I could see that lots of people were looking at that post, but I was getting very little engagement. This tells me that my network, the people that follow me on Instagram, know that maybe it's not real. No one was willing to be the first person to like this or comment on it. Everyone was kind of like hanging out on the ringside waiting to see what happens. So I had to do something that I'm not really proud of, but it's something I had to do. I summoned the TikTok gods to rain down a fury of comments and likes on my innocent post. So I created a TikTok video explaining my situation and asking them to rain down on my last Instagram post linked in my profile. Guys, they decimated it. They killed it so bad. If you're watching this and you're one of the TikTokers, thank you so much. I really appreciate it because you guys did a fantastic job. That video on TikTok got over 25,000 views, hundreds of shares. I mean, this thing is insanity. And when I made that TikTok asking them to rain down on that post, I wanted to know which of my disciples will deceive me. So I made sure to add the Instagram and the picture of my ex-girlfriend at the end of the video. But unfortunately, about 30 of them messaged her explaining the situation, what was going on. But I'm the king of social engineering, and you're not gonna get me that easily. That was never my ex-girlfriend. No, that was my friend. I created that lure to see who would take the bait so I would know which disciples in my army was going to deceive me. And as I predicted, when they messaged her, I told her to respond saying, I don't believe you. Send me $1 on Venmo or Cash App, and then I'll take a look at what you're sending me. I don't know, it could be a virus. And many of them sent her dollars. Some sent her $3. All right, guys, I just want to say thank you to all the haters who bought our drinks tonight. We really appreciate it. You know, your donations have gone a long way, so we really appreciate that, okay? And as the post was going viral, I decided to jump on TikTok Live and rally the troops. All right, TikTok, go to my Instagram, like my last post, and blow it up in the comments. Write a funny comment about how you met me and how we were traveling the world together, how I saved your life. Come up with something crazy, and I'll read the funniest ones off right now live. Keep it up, guys. Let's run this post up. It was getting nuts. People were liking the post, commenting. I said, tell me how you know me. Say like, I met you that one time in Spain, or I met you that one time in Bermuda. We went cliff jumping, or you saved my life, or you remember that time you lent me $30,000? Come up with crazy scenarios, and the best ones I'll read off live. These kids were going nuts. Here's some of my favorite Instagram comments from these TikTokers. Congrats, but bro, you haven't paid me back the $14.67 that you borrowed when we went out for drinks a few months ago. Or this one, remember when we went to Vegas and you lost your wallet and I had to pay for your Uber and your hotel and your flight ticket? This is probably my favorite one. Bro, me and my dad are thankful for the loan you gave us. We will pay back the $60,000 soon. COVID's been tough and we haven't been able to pay our bills. The whole family is crying, tears of joy, and I can't believe we're still close homies. Thanks for everything. You won for a reason. Good luck, bro. Don't forget to invest. Oh, below it. Thanks for letting me borrow your Lambo last week. I'll be sure to give it back Sunday. And then all the people I knew that followed me on Instagram for years began liking and commenting on the post. That's because social validation has occurred through the 600 other likes and 200 other comments that have already happened. In psychology, this is called salting the tip jar. If you ever go to a restaurant and you see a tip jar and it's completely empty, you may think that it's socially unacceptable or no one's tipping, so maybe I shouldn't. Yet there's always gonna be a few dollars in there, and the waiters do this on purpose because they want you to think that it's socially acceptable. What I did was having TikTok rain down on this post, and a lot of my friends who know me or have followed me for years started commenting and liking and congratulating me as well. And this bandwagon effect multiplied the reach of the post, and I saw it as a top post under Gucci and PacSun. The post itself got over 700 likes and almost 300 comments. And usually Instagram is the first to see any new project I'm working on. So if you like my content so far, make sure you guys check out my Instagram at It's Ethan Kaiser. And if you think this is crazy right now, no. This is when the mayhem just began, because then came the onslaught of messages to me. I had every single girl that I've ever met, every single guy I've ever met reaching out to me, congratulating me, saying, oh, I miss you, I hope you're doing well, oh, I hope to see you soon. Really convenient timing. I had girls reaching out to me from all over, asking how I was doing, wanting to reconnect. It was crazy. And because my post was very popular among people who like Gucci or Louis Vuitton because of my tags, I got invited to like a lot of really cool parties, even parties on yachts. I got invited to a bunch of girls' birthday parties who I've never even met before. So I decided to push my luck and that I was gonna slide into a bunch of DMs of what I would think is very attractive people, and they responded. It was crazy. Like, I felt like I was living life with the cheat codes on. If you saw my last video on confidence, and I talked about how a girl I was planning to meet in Chicago stood me up, even she reached out to me and said she regretted standing me up. Like, what is going on in this simulation? And I knew that my ex-friend saw the post of me winning the lottery on my story but my ex-girlfriend still hasn't reached out to me. So she either hasn't seen it or doesn't believe it. We're gonna have to take this a step further. So I built a fake bank app for the iPhone in Swift, and I then shot a video of me receiving the funds and reacting to it. All right, guys, time to do a little update to see if it hit already. We're supposed to get it today. All right. Woo, baby. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, baby.
That's what it looks like to get the winning number.
Taxes, man, they kill you though. And a couple of my close friends then reached out to me saying, you know, I didn't believe you when you posted that picture or when I read that website, but now that I see it in your bank account, geez, man, you really won the lottery, huh? Of course, I'm not gonna lie to my friends, so I immediately told them what was going on. And then the moment of truth happened. I got a text message from my ex-girlfriend. So she pretty much wrote a short novel on how she made a mistake and how she really regrets it. And you can read this groveling for yourself if you'd like, and that I'm an angel. And look, I can understand that people make mistakes. I try to be empathetic as much as possible. You know, I truly cared about this person at one point, and I wanted to make sure that I was being fair and understanding. So I spent a lot of time thinking about it, and then after all of this work I put in, this is what I wrote. Error, invalid number. Please resend using a valid 10-digit number or short code. She started to respond, but I was done with this. I just blocked her. Guys, I had so much fun making this video, and understand that as a social engineer, I'm still an engineer at heart. I like the problem more than the actual impact of the solution. I don't necessarily care about hurting anyone's feelings or getting back at anyone, no. This was a fun video to make as we explored social media and how we can easily have created a fake news site to influence people to think whatever. I mean, this could have been anything. Who knows where I could have taken this? So understand that this was no more than innocent fun to make fun of a relatively bad situation that I had. As always, guys, like, comment, subscribe, do it all. If you want to use my fake bank app, I might upload it to the App Store. Write a comment below that you would want to use it, and maybe I will. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'll see you guys next time.